Okay, so it's been a little while since I did a video. I did a video last when I first moved into the house, so that's a couple of months ago now. And today we're just going to do a little bit of an improvement on this window here. We're going to apply a reflective film that's going to basically reduce the amount of light and heat coming into the room by about 10 to 15, maybe 20%. At the moment in the UK, we've had a heat wave and that's died off a little bit. And with winter coming and energy prices rising, most people will be like, why are you adding that? Because in winter that's going to give you a little bit extra heat. And the reason being is all the other windows along the back of the house, so that one and that one, they're not going to have this filter on. This is my living room, so where my TV and most of my equipment is. It gets hot really quick. TV pulls about 600 to a kilowatt, and the PC in there as well generally pulls anywhere between 500 to a kilowatt as well. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do the film on this window. And something to keep an eye on is my channel. I will be doing a video on the solar project, which will be based on the garage roof and the pergola back there. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, subscribe and like, and obviously we'll crack on with this video. So first stage, gotta wash this window. Okay, so for reference, I'm going to be using normal kitchen cleaner. This basically consists of 5% benzyl cholium chloride, might be saying that wrong, and salt. It's basically salt water. Other than that, slight disinfectant in it. So I'm just going to use that on the windows. That shouldn't cause any problems at all. It's nice, it should be streak free. So I'm happy to go and use that. So I'll do that now. Okay, so they are now prepped. They're ready for the spray on of soapy water, and then I'm going to apply the film and cut around it with a Stanley knife. Something you will note is I wipe down the frames as well. The reason being is any dirt or debris would stick to the film, so I'm just wanting to avoid that so it doesn't put it on the window. Okay, so let's go get some soapy water. Okay, so this is just to show you the kind of light that's currently coming in the room. It's a very sunny day, so we're just having a little look from what it looks like before the tints are applied. So probably won't show up very well on camera as in the end result, but it's there after their windows have been cleaned. So yeah, let's go get it done. Okay, so now I've got my Stanley knife, I've got my squeegee to push the water out. I have now got my film, which is 2 of these in there, one for each window, which I'm going to cut the sides with the Stanley knife, and then this is now being replaced with a soap and water solution. Okay, so first of all we've got to pair up the film with the window, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, now pair up the window. Okay, so as you can see now, it's now done. It's completely rarefied, and it's working great. Now just something to look at the temperatures in the room compared to the kitchen, because the kitchen does not have any film applied. And yeah, we'll measure that. They're both equal size in terms of cubic capacity. So any sun that would be coming normally, because this is almost southern facing, so the sun rises over here, and then about midday it starts to cast a shadow, as you can see down here now. And yeah, we'll go and check the results. Okay, and there we are. That's it done now. It's significantly darker in here now. Actually, maybe a bit too dark. But this is from the inside. So when it was casting shadow and I was just had this one done, it was a good 30% darker, I'd say, than that side. So let's cover why I've put the thermal films on the window. You might be thinking, oh well, in winter it might heat the room up or whatever. First of all, let's just go over to this little thing here, which is my home smart meter readout. So currently the house is drawing 81 watts. And the reason I've got this thermal film on the window is the ambient temperature in this room generally gets to around, I don't know, 23, 24 degrees on a hot day, and then during the heat wave it was getting close to 30. Okay, now the reason why I've decided to put the thermal film on the windows is because I have this, the 86-inch QNED 866PB. With surround sound and a Denon AVR. Okay, please ignore the cables because the cable management's getting sorted soon. I've been in the house a little while now, but I still need to sort a couple of things out. Now what you'll notice is currently, as I said, house is drawing anywhere between 70 and 84 watts or 85 watts. And I'm going to turn the TV on, and what you'll see is that this will now shoot up to a lovely and healthy 266 watts. That basically means that this is pumping out 266 watts, almost all of it of heat. Okay, it's going to get trapped somewhere in this room. Sorry, small jump cut there. So yeah, we're still drawing 240 watts, obviously minus the 70 or 80 that we were already drawing. And we're currently looking at YouTube. This is on energy saving mode. So I'm just going to go ahead and change the settings to this. So it will no longer be using the maximum energy saving mode. And we're just going to do auto. Okay, so don't forget it was running 240 watts for the whole house. And now, just with that little change, we're now up to 270. And it may even increase a little bit more. There we go, 368. That's just the TV on its own, with a relatively dark background thing on screen. Okay, so 336 watts. If we go ahead and do the screen test, so there is a support, and then if we go into screen self-diagnosis, this loads up a test window that is very bright, and this is the maximum kind of normal image you'd get, you know, if you're watching full 4K content in HDR. And now we're pulling 472, and this may even jump up even higher. So 517, there we go. Bearing in mind this is still 4K. This is still 4K. When you're actually drawing or sending an 8K image to the screen, yes, this is an 8K TV, it will go even higher again. So the max this has topped out for me is roughly between 690 and 700 watts from the plug. That's not from what this readout is. That would be from the actual plug, because I got a smart plug to put on the end there with a meter inside it. So obviously that includes the AVR. But yes, so like I said, we're settling down around 472 watts now. But that's the thing. This TV draws quite a bit of power. Additional to that, you have this PC, which can draw up to 700 watts. In other words, in this room, it can get pretty damn warm pretty damn quick, yeah? So, something to note, once again, it's dropped now, normal brightness, 227, quite a dark background, so yeah. Something to note, I will be doing a review on the TV at some point. It's been a long time coming, I wanted to spend some actual time with it. Unlike the Hitachi video I've done in the past, where it was just a short, hey, this is what I think of this TV. Yeah, I've had this now for a good 2 months, maybe almost 3 months now. So yeah, it's great so far, but we'll do a whole video on that. Okay, so yeah, once again, we're drawing roughly 270 watts if you take away what we were previously using on the household. Once again, just to prove it's a TV, Just turn that off. Yep, life's good. And then we're just going to watch this slowly drop back down to around 70 or 80 watts. There we go, 73. Okay, so if you're wondering why I've got this film, it's because in summer it gets too hot in here, and in winter this beast will heat the damn room. So I ain't worried, okay? So yeah, if you like this video, like and subscribe, and then if you didn't like this video, then go find some other content. But please, just keep watching. I'm gonna put some stuff up soon. I've got my solar project that I mentioned earlier, and that should be interesting. And as winter comes in, I'm gonna start doing a couple more of the kind of energy saving tips or things